Hey, thanks for stopping by as I chit chat a bit about Chantal's latest live stream. Her latest live stream is just an update about her ER visit. So she's just giving us a recap about her experience. So if you are just new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel and you're familiar with Chantal and you're just curious about this channel and what I have to say, or you have just very little attention span and you want a quick recap in like less than 2 minutes, here's your quick recap, okay? So she is giddy about her experience. She's laying on her side per usual. She's eating per usual, disgustingly per usual. She's berating her audience, calling them, the R word, and that they are not intelligent, and upset that they don't believe her, that she actually went to the ER. And of course, there's other mundane discussions there about, of course, food is involved, and of course some other this whole Rosie situation, the price you pay. She's kind of obsessed with that. I don't know if she's trying to make it her own now, but you're never gonna make fetch happen. Okay, so stop.
Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Okay, now for those of you who want a little bit more of my I don't know, thoughts, if you really even care about what I have to say. But if you're just curious, let's get into it. I'm not going to show you an entire video, just going to give you little snippets. So let's just start off with scene one. Okay, so on scene one, what I found interesting is that she had to make it a point to come online with her little medical bracelet on, her little ER jewelry, to let us know that she was actually there. So if you weren't paying attention, if you're not watching the screen and you're just listening to her in the background, you will not see that her bracelet, which she does take off later on. But I thought it was just so, like, she has to make a show of it. And usually she comes on, she's grumpy, she's not in a good mood, but she's so excited. She's so excited to relive this moment. And of course, she comes on and she tells us about, the doctor. Of course, the doctor had to be an Arab guy, right? He had to be an Arab guy to see her. Like, oh my God, what luck does she have, right? Now, for me, if I was Chantal, I would be mortified. I would be so embarrassed because number one, you're out there representing yourself, or presenting yourself, I should say, as a hijabi, as this Muslim woman. And, this comes with some sort of expectations, or, people think, well, this cleanliness is highly involved in, the Muslim faith. And then you have this person who admittedly does not shower, barely shower. I can't even say regularly.
The doctor came to see me. Of course, it's a young Arab guy. Has to look at the food. Anyway, Barbie. All right. He had a face mask on. Anyway.
Why is she even acting surprised? Like, oh my God, just her luck. She got a male Arab doctor. You're happy. There's a part of her that is happy that it was a male Arab doctor that came to see her in all her disgusting glory. She also says to us that the guy came in with a mask on. Yuck. Okay, I can guarantee you whoever did her intake, all right, whichever nurse did her intake probably gave the heads up to that doctor to say, whoa, my friend, it does not smell good in there. And he masked up, as he should. I would be so embarrassed. Girl, go get yourself a family doctor or somebody, get the female one, so they can sit down and have a nice little private conversation with you regarding your hygiene. And don't just have them speaking into thin air, Chantal, if you're by any chance listening to this, pay attention and actually apply it to your life. I don't know why she doesn't go and get herself some form of like devices to help her reach certain areas of her body that we know, we can see, we have eyes, Chantal, that we can see is very difficult for her to reach. Change your shower head so that you could get one of those shower heads, that you could pull off, pull down, and then you can move that shower around and you can get into those crevices, you know what I mean? Power wash that properly, you know what I'm saying? Get your little stick with a little, washcloth on there and just get up in there. Anyways, let's just move on from that. I'm just like, I don't understand this woman. But then what is there to understand? It's like when you are a person who you live your life a certain way, sometimes it's hard for you to wrap your head around the way another person lives their life, right? And so that's how I feel when I look at Chantal. As she's talking about this experience, is that she has to eat. And I sit back and I wonder to myself, I've listened to other people's commentary as well. It's always good to have people's different perspectives, on certain topics. And I've came to the conclusion that eating on camera is a kink for Chantal. Because of the way she looks at the camera while she's eating, her need to open her mouth wide so that, just chew obnoxiously. When we see her eating like the sloppiest of food and she has everything rolling down her face and whatever, and it's just that she can see herself. She can see herself and what her audience is seeing as they're looking at her. But yet she continues to do it. So I don't think it's necessarily for the pleasure of feeders, although that has something to do with it. But I think that she truly enjoys seeing herself in that light, So I'm going to leave that there and then move on with something else. So yeah, she took joy in eating her carrots. And I'm just going to, oh my God, I'm so disturbed by it. I'm so disturbed by it, by just the whole repulsiveness of the chewing, that I'm just going to put in here, who's daintier? A donkey chewing or a cow chewing? Let's see. You know what? Vote. Vote below. Who is daintier? Chantal, the donkey, or the cow?